Well, good evening, folks. Old Dan with you again. Hey, this morning the preacher was making a point, and the illustration he used reminded me of something that happened with me and my buddies when we were teenagers and just out of high school or in high school, whatever. There was a young man who lived in our neighboring town, and I didn't know much about him. I knew I didn't like him because he did something one night that it struck me wrong, and I didn't like it. And the other guys, me and Derek and Gary and I think Keith maybe. Anyway, there was 4 or 5 of us. We always ran around together. Right there in the background is my wife. Got her. She'll be famous, just like me. Yes, sir. We'll all be a cotton picking YouTube sensation. Anyway, I'm a legend now. Anyway, we were listening to the preacher this morning. He was talking about this illustration about how him and his buddies one time were going to fight these other guys to get back at them for beating up one of their guys, one of their little crew. Well, we all ran around together. Me, Derek, Gary, Keith, all of us. We always ran around together. Where you saw one, you saw the other one. If you messed with one, you messed with us all, and all that kind of business. Just teenager stupid stuff. Anyway, this boy and his neighbor in town did something we didn't like, and so we decided that perhaps the reason he did it was because of sexual orientation. Is what we claimed he was anyway. We claimed that he was playing for the other team. Of course, he wasn't. We just made it up, but we never let anything like good sense stop us. And the rumor spread around, and then he took exception to it and called us out. Said, meet us over here at the park, by the swimming pool, and we'll settle this. We all said, fine with us. Now, why it came out, what we meant to say was, we ain't coming. But it came out, fine, we'll meet you there. So, off we went to meet them. And we're standing there, our 4 or 5 guys, their 4 or 5 guys, and we're talking. And, well, not so much talking as jawing back and forth at each other. And old boy said something that I didn't appreciate. And so I said something he didn't appreciate. I may have brought his family into it. I'm not sure. Might have brought his mama into the conversation. Not real sure. But I think maybe. Anyway, he started towards me, and his buddies grabbed him. And my guys said, hey, stay back over here. Don't you go over there with him because he'll kill you. So we weren't going to let good sense stop us. I wasn't anyway, until I realized, wait a minute, this boy is 16 and I'm 18. I can go to jail behind this. Well, long story short, we did not fight. Almost, but not quite. We separated and we all decided to go our separate ways. I found out later that I had been so close to my deathbed and had not known it. I was so close. This boy was a heavyweight division Golden Gloves champion. I was about to get my behind handed to me, and nobody knew. I didn't know. I wouldn't even showed up. I'd have had a appendicitis or something attack. I wouldn't have gone. Anyway, just goes to show, you better do your homework and figure out what's going on before you get in trouble. But when the preacher was talking this morning about his bunch, I couldn't help but laugh and grin and think about mine. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about in this story, keep it to yourself. I don't want to stir nothing up. He'd still whoop my behind. So, y'all have a great one. We'll see you on the next one.